All right, so I just walked out of Mercy 2026, and this is one of those movies where I sat in the theater thinking, man, this is either almost really good or confidently almost good. There is no middle ground with this movie. It's constantly stepping on its own shoelaces while trying to sprint. The opening grabs you immediately. No warm-up, no slow burn. Boom! Chris Pratt is accused of murdering his wife. An AI judge with the emotional warmth of a hospital hallway is staring into his soul, and there's a big fat countdown clock reminding you that this man is about to get deleted from existence. I was locked in. Like, phone away, brain engaged, okay movie, you have my attention. And honestly, Chris Pratt shows up. This isn't goofy space dad Pratt. This is sweaty, panicked, I'm talking to machines and losing Pratt. He's convincing. You believe the fear. You believe the desperation. You believe this man has absolutely had it with technology, like someone whose Wi-Fi just went out during a job interview. But here's where the movie starts doing this weird thing where it's intense and stupid at the exact same time. Because yes, the premise is cool. AI justice, algorithms deciding guilt, data over humanity. All that stuff hits hard right now. There were moments where I leaned back like, yeah, this is uncomfortable in a good way. And then 2 minutes later, my brain goes, wait a second. If this AI is so god-tier smart, why is it acting like a confused intern? Rebecca Ferguson as the AI judge is easily one of the best parts of the movie. She's terrifying without raising her voice. She doesn't blink, she doesn't flinch, she just calmly dismantles this man's life like she's reading terms and conditions. Every time she shows up, the movie feels sharper, colder, better. But the script keeps sabotaging her. Chris Pratt spends half the movie strapped to a chair. And I'm not exaggerating. This man is sitting, pleading, explaining, yelling, pointing at holograms like he's in the world's most stressful PowerPoint presentation. And let's talk about the dialogue for a second. There's a line, or rather, a concept, that gets repeated so many times I almost started saying it with him. I helped build this system! Yes, we know. The AI knows. The audience knows. The popcorn knows. Say it one more time and the AI should have convicted him just for redundancy. The pacing is weirdly effective though. Even when the logic is doing backflips, the ticking clock keeps you hooked. The movie never lets you relax. You're either stressed, confused, annoyed, or weirdly impressed, sometimes all in the same scene. That's honestly kind of impressive in its own way. Visually, it's fine. Sometimes cool, sometimes flat, sometimes it looks like $1 million, sometimes it looks like a very expensive screensaver. And I'm sorry, but this movie did not need 3D. Nothing says immersive cinema like floating UI menus drifting toward your face. There are also moments that are unintentionally hilarious. Not because they're jokes, but because the movie is taking itself dead serious while doing something kinda ridiculous. Like when the AI delivers a dramatic line and you're sitting there thinking, you could have solved this case before the opening credits, but okay. And then, just when you're ready to roast it completely, the movie lands an emotional moment, a memory, a quiet scene. Pratt stops yelling, the movie slows down for 5 seconds, and suddenly you're like, oh, damn, that actually worked. That's the most frustrating part of Mercy. You can feel the better movie trapped inside it. The ending doesn't crash and burn, but it doesn't soar either. It's safe, it's clean, it's fine. You won't throw your drink at the screen, but you also won't be thinking about it 3 days later like, yo, that was insane. So yeah, Mercy is not bad. It's not great. It's smart and dumb, bold and cowardly, timely and already dated. It's the kind of movie you argue about in the parking lot. The kind where someone says, I liked it, and someone else says, yeah, but it was stupid. And both of them are right. Do I regret watching it? No. Would I defend it in front of an AI judge? Absolutely not. Final real human verdict. This movie is a solid 6.5 out of 10. Tense, messy, interesting, occasionally dumb, occasionally great, and somehow still worth the watch. And honestly, I respect the attempt, even if the execution needed a little more mercy.